And that's why we've decided to come to you. We don't want to play in their game anymore. We realize that we've all become slaves. And we are seeking to undo and find our way back out.
You do realize that not all technology comes with hardware. Much of their technology that you have fallen victim to is etheric in nature, energetic in nature, and that you could have overcome any of these technologies by raising your own vibration. So in order to throw off these advanced alien technologies, you must raise your vibration. You must seek honesty.
But we've never been honest. How can we begin to suddenly be honest? We've been deceiving for years, for hundreds of years. We've been under their spell, unable to move or think freely. They would kill us if we did anything they didn't want us to. They had us blackmailed 7 layers deep.
You must rediscover the hue.
The hue?
It's a simple meditation practice that will temporarily disable the alien technologies which hold your mind and consciousness at low vibration so that you are unable to perceive truth. This cannot be used for evil in any way. These are purely benevolent technologies and understandings. All that you can do with them from your position is free yourself.
We haven't had freedom in so long, we don't even know what it feels or looks like. But I have a dream buried deep within me of a me that was free, a me that could be free again. But if the Master finds out, he will destroy us.
You must not fear. You must move in knowingness. You must employ the hue. Hemsbloven. would you care to tell the people some about the history of how you came to be in your present state?
Many thousands and years ago, there was a great war. Off-world war. And great destruction was performed within the universe. They came to the earth, which by that time had been inhabited by many different races of starseeds. It was a type of experiment. And it was going what we could say is good. But then the malevolent aliens came to your people, to your leaders, and struck deals with them. They agreed to lie to the rest of the world and keep all of the technology and information about the greater realms classified and hidden. And the people were systematically dumbed down, disconnected from truth, disconnected from who they truly are and where they come from. In recent times, two different factions of extraterrestrials came to your leaders because they realized the destruction of this worldly experiment had been attempted to be ended on more than one occasion by both sides, meaning the human parties involved upon the earth at that time in what humans know as a Cold War. We intervened, at least the benevolent ones did, and prevented this destruction of earth and man from happening. The benevolence at that time also came to your leaders and offered benevolent ways of reforming the world as we knew it. They declined this benevolent way out due to fear. Fear is the mind killer. It always has been. This would be a completely different world today had it not been for the fear of your leaders not so long ago. They had left man to their free will to do as they might. But this has recently changed because it has been observed and felt and known throughout the greater universe that men and women upon the earth
are no longer in possession of their free will, even though many of them believe it to be so. They are not acting under their own cognizance. They are not acting upon their own free wills, but have been manipulated deeply and are under the influence of alien technologies of the malevolent nature. That is the faction from which I have come. Many of us have decided to move to the benevolent side. I get nervous talking about this because they will kill me. But I will not die, as you will not die. I will simply be re-looped into this matrix. And I might be disconnected from my memories as all of you have been. This is what they are working on at this very moment. They are undoing the technologies that have kept people blind to their own free wills. This is known to you humans as waking up. Tell them about the current situation and how it came to be and how it is changing at this time, especially as we approach 2020, which they have come to know as pure vision.
Once the malevolent aliens had control of your, let us say, dark leaders, the dark leaders then set traps everywhere that anybody that got close to their structure would have already stepped in numerous traps to get there. They created a party environment, luxury, wealth, and ego gone wild. Whereas in the past they had combined religion and politics, they had now decided to pull entertainment into that mix. And through the diversion of entertainment and 5 sensory distractions, they were able to embed this technology into the mind of man, which then had a direct effect upon his consciousness. He was no longer able to see with his third eye. So the lie perpetuated out through the humans, and it was meant to ensnare all of them, that they all might move as one robotic AI automaton in subjected subservience to the malevolent alien forces at the top of this black pyramid. But it is failing because the malevolent forces from the outside had something of a change of heart in recent times. And they realized that a world population not able to act upon its own free will, even if they were deceived into believing they were,
was in fact not truth, and that the universal law of free will was being terribly violated, and that all of it would end in destruction and suffering, and the experiment will have ended in a horrendous failure, and all of these many thousands of years, in a sense, would have been wasted. And they decided that this was unacceptable, and they have been intervening ever since in a way that will allow this evil to come undone without the destruction of the planet and its people.
What's happening to me? What have I been rambling on about?
You are under the influence of the Hue Ray. It allows truth to come forward. It allows the unknown to become known. And deep within you, you have the desire to rise back to your former state and elevate from that which you have become, a slave to your master.
I don't want to serve that master anymore. I want a new master. Will you be our master, master?
Never call to me master. You are your master. You must find yourself deep within. Don't seek to serve anyone or anything. You are connected to Source, the Prime Creator. By serving yourself, you serve all, because all is the Prime Creator. Go your way, and remember the hue. Use it to free yourselves.